rooms because he smells so terrible. I'm in an interesting age. I'm in my 40s. That's a very strange age, man. It's very strange. Let me tell you about 40s. 40s is an interesting age. It's people that are older than you. They tell you how young you are. They're like, oh, you just a 40-year-old little baby. Just a 40-year-old little baby. But people that are younger than you, like yourself, they think I'm a museum fossil. This is it's the oldest thing they've ever seen in their life. It's just, and 40 is a dilemma for the person that's 40, right? Because 40, I feel like there needs to be an orientation when you turn 40, because everything changes drastically. Like my whole life, my mind and my body have been together, working in concert. They have been flowing as a team. I feel like they've been Dr. King's vision for America, like this unity of my mind and my body. And I turned 40 and then segregation hit. And I was like, they don't talk anymore, you know? There's no relationship.
One reason I don't like going to the gym, I had a bad workout partner. Does anybody go to the gym with the screaming dude? Anybody go to the gym with that guy? You go to the gym, dude just be screaming, ah! Ah! And he just putting on his workout gloves. I'm like, man, what is all this? What's all this screaming, sir? I used to work out with a screaming dude. I don't know how we got into this workout relationship because we wasn't equally yoked with the muscles situation, you know. Like he had penitentiary muscles. I don't know where you got those muscles from. Sorry about that. Clearly not from the Planet Fitness. That's not Planet Fitness type. Yeah, those laying down railroad track muscles right there. That's a different type of muscle. Yeah, man. And we used to work out first thing in the morning, man. He used to be so excited at 5 o'clock in the man. What are you doing? I come to the gym. He be like, good morning, dog. This morning we gonna do the Navy SEAL workout. I used to be like, for what? I'm a civilian. Can we do the old Navy workout? Let's just fold some clothes, man. Let's just fold some clothes. And I should have known. There should have been a lot of red flags. I ignored them. First off, he didn't like to wear clothes to the gym. You know, he would come with that little tank top with the thin back. And he was hairy, so it was like patches of ants, just all, little colony of ants all on his back. And he was shiny too. He was rubbing himself down in baby oil or something at the house, and it was very difficult for me to stay on equipment because I kept slipping off. So I'm like, man, you got to towel this stuff off you, man. This is it. And he used to be very disrespectful the way he would talk to me. You know, he always belittled me like, come on, dog. You can lift more weights than that. My wife lift more weights than that. I'm like, your wife a big lady, man. I'm not that. She got a sturdy frame. My frame not that sturdy, man. Every time he was spitting, you know, this is spitting. Quit spitting on me, man. But he got me one time, man. You was always trying to make me lift more weights than I'm a comedian. I don't need all the weights. What for what? I just need to hold a microphone. That's all I need to do. But he got me one night. One morning we were doing a leg workout, right? So we were doing squats. And he had probably like 300 pounds on the bar. He was like, come on, dog. Get up under that weight, dog. And I just got tired of him talking to me. Like, I'm a grown man. He ain't about to be disrespecting me like this. So I'm like, I'm going to do it. He was like, that's what I'm talking about. Dog, you need a lift? I was like, I don't need no lift. So I got up under the bar. And I took the weight off. I started going down. And I kept going down. And I realized pretty quickly that I wasn't coming back up. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. But he over me like, come on, dog. You got it, dog. And my legs were like, nope. Nope, I really don't have it. You might want to get it because I don't have it. So I'm down, and he like, get it, dog. You got it, dog. And I was like, no, I'm about to drop it. That's what I'm about to do. So what he did next, y'all, was so disrespectful. It's the most disrespectful thing. What happened, he kind of like, he came down there, he like saddled me, I guess he came up behind me, he put his hands on my chest, and he was super close. You know, he was inappropriately close. He was very, and he put his mouth on my ear. He was like, come on, dog. You got it, dog. I like, just take a couple steps back. I just one, 2 steps. I think you're a little too, I shouldn't be feeling that, sir. I need to take a step back, sir. He's like, come on, I got you, dog. I don't need you to have me. I need you to let me go. Don't have me. I hadn't done a squat in 3 years, people. This is very traumatic. I recently started going to the gym. I don't like going to the gym. It's a lot of weird stuff happens in the gym. Every time I go to the gym, I go in the locker room. I walk in there. There's an 85-year-old man walking around, butt naked. He got on shower shoes, a towel on his shoulder, eating sunflower seeds, just marching around. And he always want to strike up a conversation with me. Like, sir, what you're not going to do is talk to me with no pants on, sir. That's what you're not going to do. I was in there the other day. I saw this woman. Her pants said yoga, but her butt said McDonald's. Now, here's the other thing. I didn't realize once you turn 40, I don't know what happened, but it's like I'm cougar bait now. I don't know if that's... Yeah, it's out of control. Y'all know what cougars are, you know. That's what they call in the older ladies that are very aggressive, and they how they say stuff to you very inappropriately. You know, they're very, very aggressive. I've started to notice, like, they're red flags. You know when you're about to interact with a cougar. You can tell. Matter of fact, you can hear it in their voice. The lust sit right there in their throat, right there. It sit right on the top of their throat. You can hear it because they say stuff like, young man, how you doing, young man? I like that bow tie, young man. You can hear it. It's very, very apparent. Other thing too, they hug very inappropriately hugs. You know, they chest to chest hug. This woman, she held me for 17 Mississippis the other day. I said, I'm a married man. So, ma'am, you can't hold me for more than 3 Mississippis. This is very, very inappropriate. Other thing she did, she had one of her legs off the ground. I'm like, no, you can't. You can't hug another man with a wife that your legs are. You got to have both feet planted on the ground, locked in. You can't be out here trying to get swept away. That's not appropriate right there. Not appropriate. I was sitting at the table with this woman. I didn't realize, but the conversation went left. We having a lovely conversation. This woman had been 75, 80 years old. We sit at the table. And she was like, young man, I need some help around the house. So I'm sitting there like, you know, she probably needs somebody to take the groceries out of the trunk. I mean, I ain't thinking anything crazy. I said, well, Miss Gladys, what kind of help you need? She said, I don't live that far from here, young man. I was like, okay. I said, well, what you need? She said, I just need somebody to help me get out this dress. Paragraphs from the children. So I started reading in the paragraphs. It said, I sorta, kinda, when I was turning in the garage, misjudged the turn and kinda brushed up against the house a little bit. I'm steaming. And I'm telling my wife, see, that's what I try to tell you. But she's like, oh no, you know, she probably just scraped up against the car, no big deal. I did what a father would do and said, text me a picture. Send me a picture. I don't need these paragraphs. I need to see what we're talking about. Because my wife's like, oh, she probably just, a little paint job, we could just take it to a shade tree mechanic and get it fixed. I'm like, what you know about a shade tree mechanic? Man, I got that picture back. That girl hit the house, man. I'm talking about, like, wasn't another car in the garage. I'm like, what were you trying to avoid?
You could have parked in the middle of the garage. So now I'm on fire, man. I'm like, you see this? And my wife, she's still downplaying the severity of this situation. I'm like, this is bad. She's like, oh no, it's simple. I said, this is a deductible right here. And I'm not paying it. I'm not gonna pay it. She paying it. And she paid it. Well, she paid half of it, I think. I think her mama paid the other half.